everyone, Sherry Canino here, and welcome to this week's Stencil Crush Tuesday. This week I have a fun tie-dye effect to share with all of you. Starting out with my first stencil called Ripples and 3 different color alcohol inks. I'm using my ink blending tool and a felt pad. And then just dabbing the colors through my stencil. You don't want to press too hard because it will bleed through, and I'm doing this on a sheet of deli paper. Not on the slippery side or the shiny side, but on the non-waxy side. You want to put a sheet underneath this because it will bleed through because it is alcohol ink. But look at that great effect that it gives. A nice, beautiful tie-dye effect. I love that. Now I'm pulling out my second stencil, and if you hear my pug snoring in the background, I'm sorry. She is snoring very loud. This stencil is called Camping Stories, and I'm using it to create a focal point for my art card. I'm stenciling with some black acrylic paint. It's not a matte finish. Any black acrylic paint will work. And I'm doing it on a piece of tissue paper. Once I'm done stenciling the dream catcher, I take a small brush and just fill in the lines of the stencil so that it looks solid and not like a stencil anymore. Now I'm taking just a wet brush, clean wet brush, and using a little bit of water, and I actually learned this trick from Jessica Sporn, and just wetting it gently around the edges so that I can tear it out. It gives it more of a feathered look so that when you go and you glue it onto your art card, you don't see the edges. Using my matte gel medium by Liquitex to glue it down. I apply the glue to my art card instead of my focal point because it's on tissue paper and it's very, very fragile. Just for a couple of seconds, and now I'm pulling out the stencil called Chevron Small, and I'm using this to add some accents to my art card. The shimmer from this color shift in the video, but it is quite a cool effect, especially when put over the top of like a darker, like a black acrylic paint, and when you tilt it different ways, it gives it a really nice iridescent shimmer. edge or my card or my tags a little edge. So I did that with some blue, some of the turquoise paint, and now I'm adding a sentiment by, it's just stamp set by Carabelle Studio. Using a black, a white, and a magenta paint marker, I add some dots to my card just to give it a little bit of more accent and more interest. I felt like the blue paint that I used to give my card an edge was really not standing out enough for me, so I used my magenta paint marker and went around some of the edges to just make the card pop a little more. And that is it, my friends. Super simple and super fun. I hope you enjoyed creating this card with me today, and thank you so much as always for watching and all your lovely comments. I will see everyone next week. Have a great day.